Okay, so welcome to my YouTube video, guys. So this is actually the second part of the video. In the first part of the video, we have already discussed how to create our base material logic and our blend material logic. But in the previous part, we didn't discuss how to create our alpha logic. So in this video, we will be creating our alpha logic for our master material. If you didn't watch the first part of the video yet, where I have already explained how to create our base material and blend material logic, you can just pause the video and watch that video first and then follow along. So let's not waste any time and let's just get into the video. So for our alpha logic, we will need a texture first. So you can just go to our content drawer. You can just select all and you can just select our texture filter. If you search for grade, you will find this texture actually that is already present in Unreal Engine by default. This is actually not named as gradient but gradient. So I will just drag and drop to our material. And what we will be using this texture for is to blend our material. So we will be blending two different textures using a gradient from top to bottom, left to right and all that. Okay, so let's create the logic for it here first. So first we will create an absolute world position, not absolute, but just the world position node. Okay, so for the XYZ, we will create another node, transform position, and we will change the space from absolute world space to local space. Now we will get a component mask and we will just choose a B channel. We will convert it to parameter and this will be our blend side. So which side we actually want our blend to happen. So if I see our texture, you can see that it is not perfectly in the middle. So the gradient is not perfectly in the middle. So for this I have already calculated a math logic. So you don't have to do anything else. So you can just copy and paste it. What I am doing. So first we will just multiply the blend side and then we will divide it. For the B value, we will just put a constant value of -1000. And our A will be our blend smoothness. How much smooth we want our blend to be. Okay, so the default value for it, we will just put 10. Now we will just add to our multiply, and for the B value, we will again multiply. And we will create a constant and name it to blend value. So this will be our main parameter which we will be using to adjust the blend. We will put it to 1 A slot and put the default value to 1. For the B value, we will just leave it as it is. Then we will just saturate it. This will just round up all the value. Okay, and the output of it, we will just put it to UVs. So now if we want to check it, we can just put it here and we will just apply it. Okay, so now you can already see that it is following a gradient pattern around the material. If we check our material instance and if we change our blend value, you can see that it is working perfectly fine. And you can also check the blend side actually. If we enable it and if we disable our B and if we enable our G, you can see that it changed. Before it was like blending from right to left. Now it is blending from this side. If we choose our R channel, okay, you can see that it is happening. So now if we want our texture to be reversed, so for now we don't have any control. If we want our this grass texture to be in the bottom and this texture to be in the top, so for that we will just multiply it by, not multiply, we can just use a 1 minus null. Okay, and to actually select if we want to use the reverse or not, we will just create a static switch parameter. We will just name this parameter to should side reverse. We will put the true to this and the false to this reverse value, and then we will just put the output to our alpha channel. Okay, so if I enable this, you can see that the reverse is working perfectly fine. Okay, so now if we want noise to our texture, we can just multiply this with the noise texture. So for that, we will just get a noise texture. You can just search for a noise and you will see this holding noise M. We will just drag and drop to our material, and same as we did here, we will just create a texture coordinate mode, and to control the UVs we will just create a U tiling and V tiling. So we will just search for texture chord and we will just multiply it and then append it, append vector, and for the A we will just name it to U tiling noise, and for the B we will just name it V tiling noise. Okay, and we will just put the multiply value of this to here. Okay, so now after the noise texture, we will just create a smooth step node, and we will put our R value to our value, and for the minimum we will create a constant, name it minimum, and for the maximum we will create another constant and name it max. We will put the default value of it to 1 and put the max to max and min to min, and we will multiply this again, and we will put the B value to our blend intensity. Actually not blend intensity but noise intensity, to control how much noise we want. We will put the default value to 1 and then plug it to the B channel, and then we will put this entire to another comment. We will just name it noise logic. Okay, we will put the multiply output to our this multiply from the gradient. We will just comment it and name it our gradient logic. Okay, and we will put our multiply output to our alpha. Now if we apply, now if we check our material, you can adjust the blend value as it is, but you can see that the noise is also applied to our material. But if we don't want this much noise to happen, you can just go to our min and max. You can adjust the minimum value how less you want, and then decrease it according to whatever you want. You can also change the tiling for it. You will find it in the U tiling noise and V tiling noise. If you want, how much tiling you want the noise to be, and you can also change the intensity for it, how much intense you want the noise to be. Okay, so in the next part of the video we will see how to create our logic for metallic specular roughness, and we will also try to make this node much more simpler. Okay, so yeah, see you in the next video.